construct.
He has a construct.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, old man.
I'm worrying about it.
No, really, you don't gotta worry about it. I mean, unless you want to help me test what I've been trying to get to work for a while. Not trying to get to work. But test something I haven't done in a bit.
I mean, good. I still have those big flesh monstrosities.
I think this one might be a bit too big for them. I'm considering resizing it.
Oops.
It depends. We'll see.
Hello, Atao.
Hello, Atao.
Greetings.
Welcome to the comedy duo.
Oh, there.
The Old Man and the Edgelord. If we did make a comedy group, what would it be called?
I don't know, old man. I really don't know.
Spicy Bugs. Spicy. Your masters look kind of bug-like. Especially with like the segmented eye thing going on.
Yes, because segmented eyes are unique to bugs and bugs alone.
Well, I mean, it looks like you've got 3 eyes there. Like one long, one small, and then one vertical.
Sorry, my brain is like trying to process because I'm trying to remember. No, it's only 2. It's only 2 slits.
Whatever. I can see 3. Ooh.
No, it's only 2. As far as I can
I can
recall.
see 3.
3.
Come closer.
No, it's only 2.
Come
It's
closer.
my hair that's in the way.
Oh, I see, yes.
Yeah. Hair's in
But
the
it
way,
makes
old
it
man.
look like 3.
It
Especially
does.
considering the hair is in shadow, so it looks like it's part of the mask.
Mm-hmm. Oh lord, he's streaming. Yes, I am. Hello, S.
Hello, dear.
Well, let's get this test over with anyway. Considering how,
Mm.
if we give it the chance, something's gonna happen and I'm gonna get distracted.
Are you feeling alright?
My body's killing me. But otherwise, I'm alive.
What happened
Just take a Tylenol,
to
jeez.
make you feel?
Sure.
You're fine.
After
Have you
teaching
eaten?
recently, my body's been more worn out than usual. I
Did you
had
eat the lunch I packed for you?
I did eat the lunch
Good.
you packed for me. The problem is the concentration here is different than in Antarctica. I'm still adjusting to the fact that it's fucking scarce here.
What, souls or
It's
just...
like gorging yourself on a massive feast for years and then just
Soul.
going back to normal.
In Antarctica, I never had to worry about eating souls. Essence in the air was more than enough.
I guess maybe a weaning process would have been better, but you've already started the cold turkey thing, so
You don't
I
have to
still
be
worry.
careful.
I feel like I have to slap you all.
I mean, I want to.
So, how's business today?
Quiet as usual on these days.
That's fair.
I imagine
Nothing's changed, I'm still bullying Ellis.
time to wander around and do things. So,
Come on, old man.
what exactly? Alright. He's gonna be experimenting with me.
Experimenting on
with you.
Not
you?
on me, but I am going to be a partner in experiments. Well, I
It'll
don't
be-
know exactly, but he wants to test something out.
If anything, it also serve as good training for you to see.
Something out it involves them.
It'd also be good training for you, because, you know, we'll see how quickly you can throw a barrier if something goes wrong.
I mean, it's called a reaction spell for a reason.
Right.
At least a basic one I can go with and throw it up. So where or what are we doing again?
Depends on where you want this to happen.
I mean... Okay, what is the size of the thing we are doing?
Big.
What happened to walking and holding?
What is it?
Don't worry, I'm just hallucinating.
Okay.
Don't worry about it, it's fine. I'm going senile in my old age, you see.
What's he staring at?
I'm hallucinating. I just told you I was hallucinating.
Is that big enough?
Probably.
Are we going to be throwing around projectiles?
Potentially not.
But potentially...
You sure you don't want to take a few steps back, old man?
Because we can always go over there.
Yeah, but I like the pit.
Alright, so what are we doing exactly?
I'm gonna test something. Ideally, I just need you to be ready to throw up a barrier. Which is why I came down here also, because if you could just cap this off with a shield,
I mean, I could just throw up a barrier in preparation.
Yeah,
or I could put one around you.
Yeah, but...
Or we could go over there and use the pre-built barrier.
Man, this is better.
Okay, so... when and how am I doing a barrier?
Just whatever you feel like it's necessary. Come on, go up with the kids. Unless you want to stay here and listen to me ramble. Well, looks like you're working. You also don't feel too good. What do you think? Too far? Yeah, I know. You're not supposed to grip like this. Too high up. Obviously, I can't keep my own arms steady enough. It's fine, it won't break. You could come down. You could come on down, it won't break. Yeah, I miss. Yeah, I kind of miscalculated a bit. It's safe, you can come on down. The fact that this is only 3 megabytes is actually very interesting considering the size.
What's colder?
Oh
The
god,
chill
I forgot I
taste
had
of a 7-Eleven
ads.
Slurpee drink? Or the freezing glow of iced out chains? 7-Eleven is teaming
Shut
up
up.
with jewelry design legend
Shut up.
King Ice.
Forgot I had ads. Hell. I forgot I didn't have premium. Drop. Think you overshot that a bit. Size might be a bit too large. Alright, we're good. Let me out. Hello, old man.
So, what's happened to the whole holding too much wither energy just makes you go boom?
I expect
because that seemed like a lot of wither energy.
I expect to have a fun day later on. Regardless,
I guess like a hangover.
Kinda. I can hold more now, or at least put them in a more large form ever since I got the fucking Gemini down, but... Meh.
Well, there was a little creature with a green hat that ran that way. Boots ran after it, and because Boots is kind of
A creature
amnesia again and punched me, S
did?
ran after her. So there's a Benny Hill scene going on over there, I think.
What the fuck? I'm actually upset that my fucking music...
By the lake by now if they haven't circled
Nope,
around.
they're in the dorm area. Let's set my music.
Okay.
God fucking god. You know what? No, I know what we do to fix this. We open up YouTube. I miscalculated the size. We overshot what we were trying to do anyway.
Yeah, it was quite big, and I think S was jealous.
The whole point of it was to help me fight larger opponents than me.
Hello.
Peekaboo.
I saw you enter here. Keep your antics to minor bodily harm if possible. That's about it. Have fun. Oh, that's a Pokemon. Never mind. You said green.
So don't worry.
You said green hat. That's hair.
I couldn't see from a distance, right? Boots, do you want some sweets?
That's fine.
Boots, treat time.
Yeah, sugar. Do you want some sugar?
Tasty, tasty treat. You can eat the plastic as well. It's like a big bag of Haribo or something. It's like the knockoff Haribo stuff. You want some more?
More. She's regressed significantly.
If you want more, you can't chase that thing anymore, right?
Why?
Because that's a friend.
Which way did it?
Friend?
Yes, friend.
Which way did it?
Animal.
It's...
I think
Here you go, here's a mini pack.
Hunt.
No, here's a mini pack. Look. You don't need to hunt. There you go. You go have a curly whirly. Boom.
Jeez. No, I wasn't going crazy. Okay, where'd you go? You know, I thought you were a fae. I was wrong. No, we didn't. Really? This is a damn mess. Of course it's a mess. To get Boots raided the damn kitchen. If you're looking for it, it booked itself somewhere into the guild hall.
The green hat person.
Hair, it's a Pokemon.
Okay, it's a Pokemon. Understood.
Whoa.
That way.
Cool. What?
Chair.
Would you like some fruit from Antarctica? I have some apples here. Yeah, right.
Did you? I think Boots also raided the kitchen.
What?
Understood.
Yeah.
She seems incredibly feral. That's probably a result of my presence. I don't know if it just hit them harder, essentially forcing them back into their adaptation cycle. But whatever the case, they seem to have reverted back into a feral state. Most we can do for them right now is make sure they stay fed and make sure they stay safe. No bad, yeah, good slime, right, Jeff? Yes, you good slime, yes. Yes, good, good, good slime, yes.
This is weird as hell. Seeing somebody treat a feral
I'm technically their mom, the man who's speaking.
No, it's weird seeing somebody treat a feral creature like a puppy dog.
What, Mom?
Yes, yes. Feral slimes are a lot like animals.
Yeah, but usually when you see something go feral, or my experience with it is whenever somebody's seen anything go feral, their first response is to kill it and put it down. And not, treat it like a puppy dog.
I've had a long time to realize that this isn't exactly their fault. Like I said, the longer I remain disconnected, the more something like this is going to happen. It's not exactly their fault.
Jeez. But I wouldn't give to have had that shit in the past, huh? Damn, Ellis really is getting led on a goose chase, isn't he?
So it appears.
Well, that poor Raltz is probably traumatized.
I'm working hard on trying to gather the necessary materials. I still need to find a place that's insulated. Or to actually conduct it as well.
Insulated or isolated? Because if you need an isolated spot...
Insulated.
Okay.
Somewhere that we won't be disturbed, because during the ritual, my soul will be
That, so you mean isolated.
Isolated isn't the same as insulated. Insulated implies that nothing can get in or out.
You could just say you want a place where nothing... When you said insulated, my brain
I
immediately
mean
went...
something warded from
My brain immediately
outer
thought...
planar entities, concepts, other babies.
Dare I ask why?
Because when I have my soul open, anyone can go in there. And if people go in there, and that's not supposed to be,
And
you
who
know
the
how much
hell...
damage they can cause?
And who the hell would want to go into your soul other than us? If there's some enemies
You'd
we
be
should
surprised.
if there are some enemies we should be
Outer
aware of,
planar
yes.
entities, psionic entities, mind flayers, other
Yes.
deities.
Pause.
You'd be surprised how much just wants to crawl in. What?
This is a very serious question I have here. Because the list of things you gave me all match up with something that I'm currently trying to fight. Ah, fuck. We'll continue it later. Hello, old man.
Hello, friend.
Fuck, man.
I apologize to the Pokemon. I think it's called a Routes.
So did
I
this
told
long
them to stay
regularize
away
it?
from, well, I only just got within hearing range and heard it say its name.
Okay. Regardless,
So,
as the 3 things you decided to list there are all things I'm currently trying to deal with right now.
I'm aware. Trust me, I'm aware.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure if you were informed on what was going on there or not. Well, I hope you're being careful with it. Literally, biggest advantage we have is keeping things in the dark, so...
I'm leaving it in the hands of 2 people I trust. Or rather, 2 people I was told to trust.
Yes, be certain what you're saying, or else...
I'm aware.
Get screwed over. Anyway, I was saying, right. Unless you specifically have any enemies we need to be concerned about, which I genuinely don't think you specifically have enemies.
You want some Pokebuffs? Should you feed the,
Unless
Routes if
the
you see it
other
again?
Eidolons decide to hunt you down. for whatever reason.
Perhaps this might be
You'd
a
be
good
surprised.
idea.
I'd be
Disappointing
My
surprised.
old
Sim.
foes
That's
know what
a
it's
small
about.
packet.
It wouldn't surprise me if he tried
There's
to
about
take
4
it
in
back
there.
as well.
Well, you'd have to
The
know
jumbo
in
ones,
the
though.
first place that your
Poor
soul's
jumbo.
open,
What's
which
this?
adds a lot of questions if they're able to detect
Be
such a
surprised
thing.
how many enemies I have.
That's a dress. Otherwise, the god of TOS will come and attack you.
What?
Natural slimes these days aren't allowed. It's a world we live in.
The god of TOS hates nudists.
Slimes aren't new. They don't have anything to show.
I
They
know,
don't have
but
anything. They just
the
absorb
god
little
of TOS is
creatures.
a prude, so
Yeah, other Eidolons are terrible.
Are they really
You
going to
like
be
the
able to
scriptures, I
detect
guess.
that your soul is open from in dimensions away?
You'd be surprised. Like I
Oh.
said, I have a lot of enemies.
I swear to gods, if you say you'd be surprised one more time
And
and
you
send
have a
that
lot of
helmet of
friends.
yours to the bottom of the lake, I don't care if Hana gets angry at me. I hate hearing you'd be surprised. I hate hearing no explanations. Because I hate going into things not knowing shit. If
You
I'm-
would be placed in a state that is the opposite of knowing.
I would join in with the pets, but I don't know how acidic she is right now.
S, if I go into your
And acid is
soul
pretty
of others
good
to help
against
you
Titan.
out here, and we get blindsided by something we should have been informed by, I will be taking a pound of flesh from you, goddess or not. Successful mission or not. I hate going into things
I'll be sure to
blind,
brief you before we go in.
fully, and nothing held back or kept hidden. S.
Like I said, right now I'm trying to. I'm just trying to gather resources that I need. It's surprisingly complicated, and it doesn't help that I have
Sounds-
to suffer with what I have as well.
Yeah, it sounds to me like a lot of it sounds to me like the same as everyone else complaining how it's too hard to get resources, and then here I go, leaving for an hour, and I find everything needed. Because everyone's too lazy. Seriously, the amount of times people have
I'll be
asked
sure
how
to give you a proper full mission briefing prior to entry.
No, this isn't even what I'm talking about. I'm just complaining about how people always take too long to get things. You said
I
it's
think
taking
she's in
time
a
to get
little bit of a
res-
trance.
You said it takes a long time
Hello,
to get
Boots.
resources, or it's just being a pain. I hear that
Fuck
so.
me.
I've heard that so often.
I am a friend.
And then yet, when I got sent out to get the exact
My
same
name is
resources,
Alice.
I managed to get
friend.
them in an hour
My
or
name
under.
is
you are.
Alice.
Your name is
That's
Boots.
great, Gray. That's really
My name
wonderful.
is Boots.
All I'm getting from this is
But the
that.
problem is
Boots.
they're metaphorical supplies. For
Oh,
example,
Alice.
one of them is the essence of your childhood.
Oh, she's doing the thing again.
Oh, she's doing the thing again.
Sounds to me like you chose a complicated method of delving into your own soul.
I didn't say that disappointed. I
I
It's a
didn't say that.
complicated soul, Gray.
You need to work on that tone.
You know this. Not to mention, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen, since I'm not exactly an idol these days.
No, no, no. No, no, no. Looks
No,
like she
no,
has the
no.
munching whiskers.
Yeah.
What?
What's your whiskers?
Don't worry about it.
What?
Yes.
Scoochie, Yochini, Jin Jin.
Feral slimes are more or less creatures of emotion. Hunger, happiness, sorrow, joy.
I see.
She
So
ascend.
if you want to
She
keep them
descend.
subdued, you just need to flush them with emotion. In this case,
Anyone wants a Pokemon?
hard to subdue feral slimes. It's just hard to fix
Fairly
them.
old man.
Not. That's
Maybe
a friend, not food.
could actually be very useful.
Like I said, this
This is
problem isn't going
food.
to fix itself unless I either A, leave the plane, or B, I fix this.
Hmm.
And unfortunately, option B is a lot harder And option A means I can't progress towards option B.
What no move?
So, you know, this isn't the
You
only
you want some food that moves. Alright,
Alright.
Ooh, I have an idea. Alright, let's get some gummy mice. That should work. And
Oh shit, I gotta stand up. You know what, fuck it.
Unseen servant.
Back. Alright.
Now look, it's
But yes,
floating.
the problem is, the materials I need to gather are entirely conceptual in nature. It's a process of finding ingredients, testing it to see if it works and meets the criteria, and then seeing if it's compatible with other ingredients. It's not something I could do during my long sojourn in Antarctica because Antarctica doesn't have all my stuff. I can't just go home and get it. Because... Never mind.
You can't just go home and get it because... Dare I assume something's keeping you blocked from the area? And it isn't your own feelings, memories, or emotions?
I can still visit Strato Reverie, but the problem is many of its Aboriginal areas are sealed away from me. Reincarnation trees, the astral sea.
Because
like
you're
that,
undead
I can't
now?
exactly access right now.
Because you're undead now, or because they were key
Yeah,
to
but also
the
because I
fact?
can't exactly fucking
Another
plot.
chase.
I don't have the power of creation these days. I can't just ship things.
You've got power of creation in a form.
There we go. Get ready. Give them
You
a
did make
2-second
those
head
arms,
start.
didn't you?
Then you can chase longer. Right?
One
Right.
second.
I will tell you. Off it goes. 2, 1.
Hurry up and get your situation figured out.
Yeah, me too. I don't even know what's gonna happen if we get the situation figured out. Am I gonna be me? Am I going to just be an Eidolon again?
Am I gonna have to punch you in the head really hard because you're going down this stupid rabbit hole once more? I believe I tore your head off already about this. Eidolon or
Yes, you
not,
did.
you are still you. Swear to gods. I feel like I'm one of the few people in the damned metaverse who has a concrete sense of self at this point. It's like everyone's always having some sort of identity crisis every week or something. Which makes no sense to me.
Congratulations, Gray. Not all of us can be quite so self-actualized as you.
Oh, I wish I was self-actualized. No, I just said this is what I am and left it at that because I didn't want to fight or try to figure it out.
The longer I stay here and I'm 21, the more I seem getting emotional again. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing.
Look.
But it sure is a challenge. Sure. All the emotions I've kept locked away for years and years of coming back to the space. I tasted something. For the first time in 40 years, that wasn't just a spectrum of an emotion. Or a memory or a concept. Actual flavor.
I've set her up on a hunt.
Hopefully it keeps her.
Look, I got something that just came up. I'll be right back. It's very important. I gotta handle this. Take your time to get your head under wraps, and then we'll continue our conversation.
Yeah. I'll get my head under wraps once you get yours out of your
Wormhole. Stormhold. Great. And we're back. I hope to hell there was no ads. Shouldn't be. I hope the hell there was no ads while I was gone.
Goodbye. No. Oh, you spooked me. Don't just spook me, then run away.
Mm-hmm. What's up?
Aren't you going to ask what I'm doing, or are you just going to go back inside? By the way, there's like a trail of bandages leading from the medical room to that bush, as well as some other little random objects. Seems the
What?
Routes is having fun.
I see. Okay, what were you doing, old man? Sure, what were you doing?
I was checking out the bush that it seemed to be gathering things in. Which is that one with the birch tree in front of the training area. I wouldn't go rooting through it in case that's their home.
I hate birch.
What's wrong with birch?
It's a trash tree. That's right, you all heard me.
I think
Birch is a trash tree. There's so many better options.
it's alright. We're not going to raid your home.
Seriously, who the hell builds anything with birch? It's
Hello.
garbage wood.
Oh, that's their home.
Tell you why you're stealing our shit.
S.
A little cow.
S.
Stop.
What? It's a
Calm.
mile away.
So are you.
They're playing around like a child.
I don't care if it's going down like a child. A part of me really wants to sing my thing.
Here's a bag of poker puffs. You can feed that to them. And here's a soul.
Thanks, old man.
Hey. Relax. Hey, relax, and you're gone. Hey, relax. Relax. It's all jittery. Jittery, because of boots chasing, then S. This probably isn't helping either. Look, I don't know where you are or where you went, but relax. I ain't mad. I'm just curious as to why you're taking the medical supplies. That's it. All it is curiosity. I just want to know. Wherever the hell you are. Chair. Let's think here. Pokemon are intelligent. Very intelligent, so they have to be taking the medical supplies for a reason. Relax, hey, relax. Someone injured? Potentially. Oh, there's a cup.
Thank you. That's...
I have a question. If you're still around here, is there someone injured? Is that why you're taking the medical supplies? Because if so, you know we're willing to help. At least I know I'm willing. The only other medical person here is Ellis, and well, he's a bit too preoccupied. Just curious as to why you're taking the medical supplies. If someone's hurt, we're willing to give our help to help them heal. Hell, I'm pretty sure I've got a few potions I bought when I was in Orlando, Saka, out of pure curiosity. Not searching the... Not searching the bush. No way, no how. Cable's all tangled. Where are you, Ralts? Just want to talk and that's it. Pokemon are intelligent, right? It's gotta be... injury, possibly. I wanna run in there.
If you can't remember specifics, you can just like walk the path backwards, the path that you took, the metaphorical path. Hello. And then just pick up things that you recognize.
Mm-hmm.
Like you might need to go back and visit Omina.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, surely the people there might remember your past a bit more, and you probably taught them it.
I imagine I did.
Hello, Miku.
Check a couple temples.
Welcome back again.
Miku's here.
We have a feral slime, so be careful. Boots is a little grouchy, and we have a roach running about the place.
Also got a grouching me.
There we go.
Good to see you,
We
Miko.
can feed
Stay
you.
safe.
Feeding her seems to just hyper up a bit more.
So, you got your
Oh,
thoughts figured out?
do you need anything?
No, not at all.
Why are you throwing stuff? I'm your friend. I gave you food earlier.
Not at all.
Is the pink one still running after you?
Not at all.
Well, what's bothering you this time?
You might want to go back to your home and stay there for a little bit.
A part of soul delving is establishing a connectivity
right.
between the present self and your
When you don't
deepest
hear
self.
about, you're more than welcome to come in here and hang out.
It's difficult, because each day that has passed by, I remember my past self less and less.
Alright, like pick it up and take it to someone and say, like, hey, can I take this?
What's the
It's been
difference?
47 years. So not much of me has remained.
Yes, you can take that.
What's the difference between your deepest self and your current self?
A lot of things.
Perhaps got an apple. I let them have it. No, no. Boots. Did you find anything I hid for you? They're friends. You don't hurt friends, right?
Friend, food.
No. Come this way. Go through that door over there. Come on, this way, that way. Go on.
What's better than usual?
I might have
I worry
amped up
that
her
his-
hunting instincts by letting her hunt.
I worry that her feral instincts are only going to degrade further. Until she's gone rabid.
You want to hunt, don't you?
Lovely.
But yes. Much more of my life is lost to me, so I'll probably have to take a trip back home.
Well, what's the difference between your deepest self and your current self?
My oldest self was a slave.
You said-
Essentially, I was into a system that required them
You
to
said
do the
deepest
work and
self.
only the work.
You said
If
deepest
you ate
self,
them,
not
they're
oldest.
gone. But they're friends. We don't want them
That
gone.
is my deepest self, in a manner of speaking.
Maybe eat you.
This little persona of mine was always meant to just be a disguise until I figured out
People
mortal
aren't going to
power.
be happy with you.
At which point I would handily cast it aside and go home.
The blue one out there is going to be very sad.
So you gotta be caught up on things.
You need to get you a shoe toy.
Don't give me that exasperated sigh.
Okay, I feel the need to slap you even though I know it'll do nothing.
Something to keep
Do
your
you know what I
attention.
think the deepest self is?
This is a paddle ball. That's a ball. There's a string
It's
attaching.
you, your truest self, who you truly believe yourself to be deep down. It is you, no filters, no nothing. And you know what I've seen your deepest self was, and still is? Someone who cares. Not a slave, not someone dealing with other eidolons or anything. Someone who cares and tries to help. That is what I've seen since the moment I've met you. Swear to gods, why is everybody so damn stupid or just assume or miss the very obvious meaning of something? Deepest self, it's not oldest self, it's not what you were in the beginning. No, deepest self is what you truly are. You, yourself, your actual personality. The traits that make you, you, and I'm not talking genetic
It's in
traits.
your belly.
Because if you truly were completely different from how your original self was, you would not have given a damn about Boots being feral.
Like, you see the ring around your finger, you loop it around there, and then up and down it goes.
Don't give me any.
It's my fault, so it's my responsibility to fix it, damn it.
You're so certain about that? Because, newsflash S,
That's fun, isn't it?
you affect the slimes in your realm. We're in the metaverse,
Yeah.
where all these gods clash against each other. And if there's a god, if there are two gods who rule over the same thing, they only affect their own realms.
Regardless, it can't be denied that my presence is having destabilizing effects.
I think I found something to keep her attention.
Like a psychic ESP.
Boots.
Regardless, you're an idiot.
Right. Feel free to sit
Your
down and
deepest
play
self
with it.
is your truest self,
Just
your
don't
actual
go outside for a little
personality
bit.
deep down. I've already made that point clear. I've already said what I think that to be. And if we need to really reinforce it, I can throw you through the ringer some tests just to prove to you exactly what those traits are.
You have personality tests. Gods, what are you, a fucking cybernet pop quiz?
Personality
isn't
test?
there
Oh, hell
like
no.
those 4 letters that denote your personality? I never really understood those. Like INQJ or something.
They can determine my entire personality through a test. My gods, you're like BuzzFeed, but worse. No, I take that back. BuzzFeed's pretty terrible.
At the very least, it's not IQ. It's a little more complicated than IQ, but...
That is not at all, and I swear to gods. And you know, you all give me shit for acting the way I do and making light of situations. Here I am trying to take it serious, and then you're all the ones making light of this. No, idiot. You know what I would have done? I probably would have tied you up and started hurting Boots in front of you and said, it's not your problem. Why should you care? She's not your slime.
Don't you?
I could hurt innocent.
Don't worry about it.
I would hurt innocence in front of you and say, why do you
Play with
care?
your yo-yo.
Why should you worry? They're not important to you. And the fact you're reacting the way you are, angry, says everything, because you do care, because that's the kind of person you are. You can't stand seeing somebody get hurt, be they innocent or otherwise. Because guess what? You're far more simpler than you give yourself credit for. Everyone thinks there's some big complex thing. Everyone thinks there's some big complex puzzle, and the truth is they're not. Everyone's very simple. You're the kind of person who doesn't want to stand by when someone gets hurt. You're the kind of person who tries to help even if they say no, because you know deep down that's what you want to do.
Because it's the right thing to do.
I swear to God, at times I feel like I'm the only person who sees shit clearly, and everyone else is blind as hell when I know I'm not the smartest person in the room. Because it's the right thing to do. And you tell me you have no clue what your deepest self is because you can't remember anything? That right there, what you just said, is everything. You have not changed since I've met you, at all. Your deepest, truest self has always been the same. Don't give some random shit up, I need to learn my past to find out who it is.
He's just a little more hungry.
Your deepest, truest self is you. No restrictions, no borders, no nothing, no filters. Regardless of whatever physical state you find yourself in.
Yo-yo.
Indeed, yo-yo.
Try spinning it around.
It's like go around and around your finger.
We're gonna have some property damage very shortly. But yeah, there you go. Congratulations. There's party of your truest self. Need I give you some more tests to show you what else you got? I feel at this rate I should just start carrying a cane around, because if I actually carry a bat, I'm liable to seriously hurt somebody.
You couldn't see us
usually it's like a rolled up newspaper or something.
Bonk, 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 bonk. Bonking you.
You're right, I could have said these kinds of things if I could have said these things before you died, but guess what?
What?
Could have said these things before you died, but guess what? Was I aware of the situation before then? Was I aware this is what was happening with you? Was I aware that was what you were dealing with before you died? No. And here's another thing. Don't get hung up on the what ifs and what could have been. That is a very good way to lose yourself and get yourself hurt. Drop it and focus on the now.
Okay.
Focus on the present. The future is going to happen whether you like it or not, and no matter how hard you try, you cannot guide or direct the future. You cannot choose a specific path to end in. What you can do is force the now. Choose where you're going in the immediate. I'm gonna start carrying a cane around. I'm gonna start carrying a cane around so I can just slap all of you upside the head with it. Because if I do it with my hand, I'm liable to send heads flying. If I do it with the bat, I'm liable to crack skulls. A newspaper might work better.
Mm.
And you cannot be angry
into one
at
of those,
me
like, paper
because you
fans,
know
and
I'm
then
right.
Paper fans are a war crime, Alice.
They're called Harrisons.
Paper fans are a war crime?
Have you seen what the people from World SSM5 do with it?
I know some people who actually fight with fans.
I also don't mean like the paper fan held between two things. Like the corrugated paper thing that you just sort of
with
thing.
the handle on there. In the hands of someone skilled with it, it's a fucking lethal weapon.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Why do you think I was talking about
the
using
thing
a
you
cane?
make out of just a single sheet of paper that you just sort of thing.
Why do you think I was talking about using a...
You just whap.
But yeah.
What?
Merry Christmas. I just solved a lot of your issues then and there. Whether or not you actually paid attention or internalized any of it,
We're back.
that's up to you. I swear to God, I'm not licensed for therapy, but I feel like I'm doing more work than Dorada usually does.
You need to,
Probably.
like, apprenticeship under her or something.
That'll end in...
No,
That'll
therapy
end
is just your
terribly.
therapist.
That will end terribly. I'm good at my type of therapy, she's good at traditional therapy. And my therapy is beating somebody over the head with the truth no matter what the hell it is. No matter what the hell it is.
Right. People will
Now
be
then.
sad if you do.
Do you still have any issues about what your deepest
You
self
really
is?
like the yo-yo, don't you? Imagine if I
Or do
hit
we
that
actually have to
and
put you through
disrupted
those
you.
scenarios?
Would you be sad?
Angry.
Exactly. So don't hit other people's stuff. You can throw it out into the air, but don't hit things with it. Otherwise other people will be angry.
Fucking hell.
Bats. Quick bats. Ow, stingy.
Swear to God, you all stress me out far more than you should.
Well, then just don't worry about it. It's not your problem.
Oh gee, it's almost as if I have the same thing you do, huh? Because guess what? All the things I say to you all, that's from experience and knowledge. Personal knowledge, personal experience. See, this is why I hate being serious. Fucking sucks, man.
If you were willing, I would give you congratulations, Headpats, for doing a good job.
You will lose your hand.
I don't know how to...
Shut.
I mean, would you do a handshake or like a shoulder pats for like, good job sort of thing? Like, how about this? Good job. You're doing good.
I swear to God, Zealous.
It's a shoulder pat, right?
And
I'm not
surprise, I'm
demeaning
doing
you.
what's expected as a staff member. I always do what's expected of me as a staff member. It just never seems like it. You aren't staff, you can't speak.
You still haven't protected your blade.
I've known you from...
I know that's an old one, but still.
Get some new material, Alice.
I'm
Seriously.
not letting go of that. I'm not letting go of that.
I feel like I have to
You've
prove a
almost
point.
chopped my leg off a fair few times. Just like a Beyblade of death.
Okay. No. No, it's not worth it. Hitting you as hard as...
me, please.
No, hitting you as hard as I can with my sword just to prove that it won't cut you when I don't want it to is not worth Sarah getting angry at me. Because I will end up sending you through a wall and I will have to fix it.
Like a dummy or like a wooden pillar or something.
And you are a guild member. You don't know everything that staff do. I do everything that is required of me, and sometimes I end up doing more because I have to carry the weight from other people.
I mean, your paperwork is actually alright.
Yeah, it's almost as if I'm carrying. Yeah, it's almost as if I'm carrying the paperwork from everyone else who doesn't show up. Shall I give a list to the people who don't?
I think that's fair.
Shall I give a list to the
There's
staff
Aurora,
members who never show up very often?
herself, there's Lynn.
No.
There's
Sarah.
that doctor that showed up once.
Sarah does all her work. Why do you think she's always cooped up in her room? She's constantly got paperwork. Aurora rarely shows up. The doctor showed up.
Alibi.
And doctor shows up rarely. Alibi has no memories anymore, so I'm not even sure if we can consider her staff at this point.
No, she was giving staff membership after she lost her memories.
Then I don't know. Lynn is also dealing with her own issues Lynn is also dealing with her own issues, and she does paperwork on her own time at her forest. So yes, I do everything that's required of me as a staff, and more. Therapy, unfortunately, is not involved in the job description. That's why we have Dorada.
Should we? Should we put it in your job description?
Do you really want to do...
You're pretty alright at it, you just need to...
Do you really want to give me
the
official capacity? Do you really want to give me the official capacity as a therapist? The only reason why I give therapy...
When you try, you're good at it, so...
The only reason I give therapy to the guild members is when I get angry at them for this. Wallowing in whatever issues they have because they don't see past it. Or because people fail to see the simple solution to it because it also infects everyone around them. And yes, I'm aware I'm a hypocrite. I'm aware of what I'm saying. The only hypocrite I like is myself. And that's it. I'm aware I'm a hypocrite. I swear, when we dive into your soul, it's gonna end in me giving you therapy again, and it's probably gonna end in me giving therapy inside your soul, probably beating the crap out of whatever the hell your soul is, because I'm that angry at you. I'm not.
Oh no,
hey,
you're going
I
to have
haven't
an
even,
anime moment.
I haven't even gone to you yet, old man.
Therapy while punching
I haven't
them.
even gone to you yet, old man. You've got issues I want to deal with too.
Wait. Oh dear.
Yeah, you're next on. Yeah, you're on the list too. You are lucky though, because I have to deal with other things before I can deal with you.
Yes, please focus on us. I'm stable as is.
Bullshit. Some issues can't be solved.
Debatable.
Bullshit. What issues can't be
It's not
solved?
without making other issues.
Pinky Man talked a lot.
Pinky Man?
Stinky Man. He's
Stinky Man.
Yeah, he's pretty stinky. Company.
Then let's move somewhere else.
Yeah, and then if I tell you you're gonna do something drastic. You always do something drastic.
He's just trying to help his friend. That's why he's talking a lot.
They're rash. Nearly unpredictable. You think the solution to everything is just a straight line.
He's angry because his friend is upset.
You so certain about that?
Something like this can't be solved just by punching it or going in there and ripping it out from...
You willing to bet? You're so positive on this?
As long as I've known you,
You're so positive on
much
this
as long
reaction?
as I remember you.
You're so positive that's gonna be my reaction? You really want to test it? Let's test it. Come on. Let's go out. Let's test this little theory of yours that I'm rash. Let's test your theory that I'm just gonna react in the exact way you expect me to.
It is a thing that needs to be done carefully and calculated.
Come on.
For the time being,
Let's see. No.
we can afford to take our time with as well.
Let's prove it. Let's prove my reaction. Come on. You seem so sure that you know me. Either you move or I pick your ass up and move you. Because this is happening one way or another. Your choice.
Contrast here.
See? This is exactly what I
The
mean.
contrast.
straight fucking line. Always a straight path with you, Gray. Like the world is so simple. Like everything is so simple, but it can be solved with shades of baseball bats.
Or leaks.
So convinced? Come on, let's put your little
If you need me,
thought to the test, huh?
just say so.
I'll call.
I'm just gonna be babysitting the yo-yo
Good,
lady.
no trouble.
Mm.
Fine. Talk.
Enjoy your therapy.
Swear you all overreact to the damn sun.
I don't
not-
like bright light.
It's not as bright as you all think it is.
Like my gloomy sections, what can I say?
Mm-hmm. There's nothing wrong with gloomy sections.
Alright, somewhere when nobody's listening. Wide sight lines, but let me see.
You're choosing here?
I suppose. I don't exactly know where else to go. There's the room over there if you want to have a sit down.
Hey, you're the one who mentioned wide sight
But this
lines.
place has the wide sight lines, so I can make sure nobody's keeping eyes on me. This is very important that this information does not get out.
Chair.
I know what's inside Alice.
Yeah, I pieced that together when you immediately listed the literal 3 things that's inside of him. Or 3 things
I
he could
also know
describe.
where it comes from, too.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, that makes this a difficult problem. Because if it's ever removed, we're gonna have a lot bigger of a problem on our hands, and by the gods, a lot bigger of a problem on his hands, too. You think I'm bad as an Eidolon, by the gods, you've never seen one with more power. One that properly uses all of their capability. It's bad. Extremely bad. Honestly, I'm almost of the decision that we should move what's inside. Because removing it is going to avoid something that could debatably be even fucking worse.
Well, let's go rip it out of Ellis right now. I already know what it is. I know it's the squid face. I know it's the big squid face. I know what's inside Ellis, and I'm also working on it. Because surprise, surprise, you don't know me as well as you think I do. Or as well as you think you do. And here's the thing. Right now, we have an advantage. Because I don't think it knows what we're doing. And it shouldn't, so long as he doesn't hear anything about it. And I mean,
It's a psionic entity.
that is linked to
It was
Ellis.
put in there by him. Because if he ever takes it out, the thing's gonna know.
Yeah, we're aware. Why do you think we're already working on that? Here's the thing, however. And here's the thing. It's not going to know anything so long as we don't talk about it in any way that Ellis can hear. And I mean any way. Because whatever Ellis knows, Squidface knows.
It knows. But Sam, I don't know. Maybe it's not as big of a problem as it's being made out. Because again, he put it in himself willingly. as part of his bargain with this higher planar demon. Deity, whatever. It's been years since we talked about it. We talked about it once. And the only thing that I know is that if you spend enough time on an outer plane, sometimes you can disrupt things like that. That's interesting.
I'm sorry, pause. You're saying Ellis willingly took this into himself?
Yes. When he tried to bring Alice back from the dead,
Can you just please tell me all the details you know? Because I swear to gods, this actually changes things. A lot.
Right now, Ellis has inside of him a psionic entity.
He's got a larva placed in him by the Mind Flayer god.
Certain information.
He's got a larva placed in...
or something of the mind.
It blocks him
and gives him a headache. Those memories, he eats them up.
I'm aware, I'm the first person who noticed this.
Was placed in there by him because of a contract that he made with said entity. In the old days, he tried to enlist his help in order to bring Alice back. When
Can you just speak plainly and not in code?
Did the thing that I once did, and I am speaking plainly.
No, you're not. Say its name. Say the exact thing that's inside Ellis, because guess what? I know everything I should know at the moment. Everything we already know at the moment. You're the one with the new information.
Would you believe I never got a name?
I find it hard to believe Ellis made a deal with this thing, though knowing Ellis, he probably wasn't even aware of what even happened. Surprise, surprise, I've got a running theory that, hey, the thing Ellis made a deal with is what killed Alice in the first place. Because whatever the hell...
Possibly. He did mention that it shafted him in the end.
Oh no, it shafted him.
Screwed him over. In order to escape its servitude, he made a little bargain that he wouldn't forget everything that he had done and everything that he had to do with that entity. And if the information was ever recalled, it would just be eaten. And if the contract is ever broken by the gods, it's going to find someone else and ruin them and do all kinds of unfathomably bad shit.
Well, fuck those people. Guess they were just unlucky and had the short straw.
We have a responsibility to keep these grounds safe. Right now, it doesn't know that it knows, but if it ever finds out that we know, it's... God, I can't even begin to think what it's gonna do. Imagine if it weasels into someone else's head, like yours, or Boots, or even fuck mine.
Yeah, why do you think I'm doing literally everything in my power to make sure that doesn't happen? Like proper decontamination protocols after I do anything in guarding. In fact, you should probably do that too. That never occurred to you, did it?
Probably. It may have occurred to me months ago, but...
Okay. First, we are dealing with the Mind Flayer
exactly
god.
Where it was a fucking Mind Flayer.
No, not just a god, not just a Mind Flayer, the Mind Flayer, the god. He's going to be a big-ass pain in our asses, especially mine, because I know when it comes down to it, I'm going to be the one hitting him. If it ever comes to that, I'm not going to figure out what his plan is. I'm leaving that to other people to figure out what his plan is. What I'm doing is gathering what's necessary so we can get Ellis out of this situation. And hopefully, all that's needed is to get Ellis out of this situation.
Honestly, I'm kind of adopting a mentality here that the simple solution might just be to beat the shit out of it.
And as for you're wrong. The simplest solution is to remove the larva, which we know is possible. We're just missing a piece to do it, which is what we're looking for. Or at least, that's what Orisa's looking for. First, before we continue with this conversation, when this meat gathering is over, I'm taking you straight to Dorada's. I'm going to call Orisa, and we're going to perform an emergency decontamination on you. So if there is anything latched onto you that you're not aware of, you are cleansed, you have nothing in you anymore. Because guess what? This is what you do with psionics. This is what you do with info hazards. You do a decontamination after every little interaction you have with it. Now, Ellis on his own is fine.
Understandable.
Being around Ellis is not enough to warrant it. However, there are things you need to keep in mind. Obviously, things like memory loss. If you wake up in a set time and you don't remember the last whatever. Keeping a journal and writing in it daily, because if you ever skip a day, you know something happened. I already have a monthly decontamination that I'm going to go through just to be absolutely certain if I ever miss that decontamination, I'm to immediately be brought in for decontamination and thrown on the drunk tank. And do you think I'm gonna react the way you thought I was gonna react? I've done this before.
This is always smart.
Gee, it's almost as if I'm really old and have a lot of experience in doing things. The reason I choose the
Contamination like flies.
The reason I do the blunt force route, the reason I always go for the straight line,
Oh,
is because I know anything else is not my specialty. But I can still do it.
I should mention. There was a passing caravan today. They were selling a couple books on dealing with psionic entities and mind flayers specifically. Given Alice's condition, I thought them pertinent. Why a passing caravan was selling these things and why I felt compelled to buy them, I couldn't exactly tell you.
Just gonna pull out a lighter. Get bent, squid face. Burn the book. Here's something to keep in mind.
Hey.
I've done research on my players. You wanna know what I found? Jack shit. Barely anything.
We had research.
Let me finish. And the only place I found that had actual information on them had the majority of it locked away as a cognito hazard. Now, if this is a race of planners, strategists, psionic entities who did their damnedest to make sure it is hard to find anything about them, why would a passing caravan have info on them? Why would a passing caravan have books on them? These are entities of the outer realm. That's why I said, get bent, Squidface, because you want to know what? I bet he's listening right now.
I feel like I have a right.
You're not supposed to feel like it. Because if you felt
I
something
don't have
off,
a right.
because if you felt anything off or believed anything off, then you try to get rid of it. But you just said it yourself. Passing Caravan happened to have books on mind flayers and psionics and how to deal with them, and you felt compelled to buy it. Not, you didn't say, I wanted to buy it because I knew what Ellis had going on with him, so I figured it would help. No, you felt compelled.
It seemed relevant to his condition.
Now do you see why I'm saying do a full decontamination right after? In fact, I'm gonna message Dorada and Arisa right now and tell them to prepare it. Because once we're done here, we're going straight to decontamination for you.
That might be best.
Not might be, it is the best option to do.
Okay.
This is something to take serious. And you thought I'd just react and go charging in at Ellis. I'm old S.
Everything about you before all this indicated that you do tend to take the straightest path. That's not a planning and caution from you, is.
Gee, it's almost as if I have 80 million years of life experience, quite possibly even more. I know how to handle things, I know OPSEC, and I spent a good chunk of that time writing a kill journal on how to fight pretty much any creature I ever came across. It's almost as if I said
You should
so
also
many times.
talk to Blake about this as well.
No. Here's
Blake
the thing.
already knows what you know.
I know, and they don't want to deal with it effectively. They know they're not ready for this kind of thing. They know they're not capable of handling it. That's why they left it to others who can. And I've said it before, I hate going in unprepared. Why do you think I stress so much about preparation whenever I train any of you? That book was way too suspicious. I didn't want to risk opening it in the event that there was something implanted in it to jump me. You're a spirit. You can't be hit by anything physical, but mentally, spiritually, you can be affected. And let me tell you, you're not very good at sensing your own stuff. Especially if something's built to disguise as you.
Yeah. So this is very much down to skill I possess. I see.
Any other books? Toss them
I'm
there.
feeling they already know.
Mm-hmm. How do you think I already said? He probably already knows I'm talking right now.
Could
Why do
we
you think
not use it as a potential pathway then to trace
No.
it? Or
because here's the thing.
try to figure out where it's hiding.
Ancient race of planners, strategists, and the like, who went through painstaking steps to make sure there was no information to be found on them, and any information that was is hard as hell for them to get a hold of, and it's barely anything to begin with. I would not put it past them to plant misinformation as well. After all, let's say a group of adventurers wanders into a town and they know they're dealing with a mind flayer. Well, it's rather odd that the nearby library conveniently has books on mind flayers and psionics. Awfully convenient, don't you think? That's why I said drop the other books there. Misinformation and setting traps. In the battle against mind flayers, it's not pure physical strength that wins. Yes. It never is. It's intelligence. It's knowing what the enemy's doing and keeping info from them. Something I feel you should know, considering you're Miss Military now.
I'm not exactly an infiltrator type.
OPSEC.
It's not my
Yes.
special operator. Mostly refers to the fact that I'm here keeping an eye on things in M21. I'm more or less a glorified scout.
Either way, you still should have been trained in OPSEC.
I'm aware of what it is.
Everyone should have that whenever they enter. Because everyone should know how important information is and how dangerous it is getting to the enemy. Why do you think I wasn't saying specific names? In fact, I'm fairly certain I'm going to be joining you in decontamination. Because I touched those books.
I see.
The only reason we aren't leaving now is because that would concern Ellis. And if Ellis got concerned over the fact that I popped in and said, hey, I'm leaving and I'm taking S with me, he'd probably worry what I'm doing with you. He'd probably think, oh, he's going to go beat the crap out of her, or he's going to do even more aggressive therapy, or follow through what he said in there. God damn it, now I have the hiccups. I'm undead, how do I have the hiccups?
I'm gonna go fucking train. I'm sorry, you have the hiccups.
Yes, you heard me, I have the hiccups. I'm undead, I somehow have the hiccups.
Unironically.
Unironically. I am not a fish.
Say I'm not a fish. Say I'm not a fish.
I am not a fish.
Hey.
Shut up, I know how that works.
Don't be surprised.
I know how that tricks works.
That human anatomy or human adjacent anatomy stems from the fact that they used to have gills.
I could probably get myself gills again.
And the hiccups are a biological sort of reminder of the fact
I could just give myself.
like muscle.
I could probably give myself gills. When was the last time? That's not important right now.
I don't want to think about you as a mermaid. I don't.
Why would I do that? I can swim perfectly fine like this. If anything, web the fingers a bit more, web the toes more. Or maybe just flatten out the feet
Yeah, give
entirely
your
and make them
pitch
proper fins. Add some gills and nothing changes. I don't need to do any crazy physical changes
Regardless,
that give
if we
myself a
tell
full
Alice
tail.
that we're going to go train, I'm sure we'll be able to get away with it a lot better.
Fine, we can say that when we leave after the gathering, but not now.
Understandable.
Go on. Because unfortunately, due to the fact that I believe you're compromised, I don't exactly trust you behind me right now. Because I get the feeling if I turn around, you're going to be gone. No knocks against you, but it's the fact that I believe you're compromised. That's why. Safety and all that, right? I'm not the one who bought books off a caravan.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I know if I was compromised.
You wouldn't. That's the thing. Again, they're old, they're from the outer realm, and they spent a long time hiding as much info from them as they can. They've got a lot of practice in it, including the big one. He's especially got a lot of practice in this.
I can imagine.
So no, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't even know if you were or not. That's the whole point.
I mean, I've got a pretty strong memory. I have a pretty strong will.
No, you
Yeah,
don't.
to show through the eternity like that.
You don't have a. Okay. 47 years ago, then, Miss Strong Memory. What was that conversation we had in the pit when I first gave you therapy? That's what I thought. Something else to keep in mind as well. The moment we leave and get you decontaminated, you're gonna start keeping a journal. Writing it every day. In the morning, mark the time. At night, before you sleep or whatever, mark the time. And repeat every single day, because if you ever skip a day, then you know something has happened.
Simulacrites serve as archives. Memories may certain my simulacrites been recording my daily day-to-day activities for the past however long I've existed.
Then we'll grab that too. And we can.
In
And then
essence,
you,
it's a
me,
journal.
then you,
I can
me, and
request
some
portions
others
of it.
request the entire thing. Request the entire thing. Do not request
Do you
a
know how
portion.
much data that is?
Good thing we're taking time with this because of how serious this entire situation is. We're gonna comb through it, and we're gonna check to see if anything has happened with you. You, me, and some others. After we get you decontaminated. Come on, back inside. The entire thing.
Watchdog Center? Yeah, it's SJ-71. I need to requisition a copy of Simulacrate M21-S. 75160. Yeah, the whole thing. I'm aware. Yeah. That it may take a little bit.
That's fine. We can even wait for it after your
like that is just
That's fine. We can even. Good. Everything and everything we've got, everything you have, we're gonna double check that. Because if something is wrong, you're giving me this. Okay, I think you're crazy tone. Were you not the one who just said this is surprisingly thought out, even for me?
It is surprisingly thought out for you, which
It's not.
gives me some concern.
It's not. This is me when I'm serious. This is me when I look at a situation and know this is the time to be serious and not joke and make light of it. You've never seen me in professional mode. None of you have seen me in professional mode.
No, I haven't.
You've all seen me in joking, play with the kids mode. This is what you get when I'm actually working proper. This is what you get when I'm on the job. I don't play around.
Yeah, this Greywarden's a lot better than the other one. We should have them out more often.
Hell no. Because I'm pretty sure Squidface in there is also caught off guard by this. Because he has access to Alice's memories
Oh,
and potentially yours, and he remembers what everyone else sees. This, surprise, surprise, I'm probably your worst nightmare, buddy. Because I don't make
I
mistakes.
see.
I don't like making mistakes, and I don't like playing around in this kind of thing. Man, I fucking hate mental stuff. Back in, the moment you cross the doors, just pretend nothing happened, and you're just grumpy with me because of therapy. Let's go.
Yeah. I am grouchy with you.
Sure, whatever you say.
Shut up.
Hello, we're back. Hello,
basic
Exy.
leaks,
Another solid half hour of listening to Greywarden lectures.
She's just
you
she's
have
just
your
grumpy.
magic-
She's grumpy because I called her out on her BS.
That's not bull.
Therapy
You
is.
fucking know me.
I believe I
mean-
have nailed every single one of you so easily. Whenever I see any of you, I am still one of the only people. No, I'm still the only person who rarely, because I will admit I have messed up, rarely gets Blake and Shiro mixed up. I still can tell who is who, even without looking at anything,
I'm their parent.
and you still mix it up.
No, I don't.
You
I
still.
haven't for over 47 years.
Do we have to call them?
Technicalities.
Do we have to? Do we? Well, you
Uh,
you can cheat. You can just recall immediately who's who.
Also, you process. You have a more advanced
Regardless,
way of
if you
dealing
want
with it.
another black eye, keep going. I'll be glad to hit you again.
It'd be hard to see it under all the like.
Aw, is the night
Thanks.
grumpy? You might want to do a little
I'm
spar.
very grumpy.
I'll be sure to put your ass in the ground.
I mean, you probably find it comfortable down there.
Probably just bear. If we do that, you'll probably not even get up. You'll just lay there. She has been.
Yeah,
She does
I
like
will.
Sorry, I
staying
would
in
address
one
what you
place.
are asking, but this is
Yeah, hey, if you really want to
Entertaining.
fight again, I'm always down for knocking you around.
I'm not in much of a condition to fight very well.
Ah,
Whatever
that
I
sounds
did
like
to overexert my
excuses.
key is still exerting key burn.
Xe.
That's actually very interesting.
He's a good therapist. He's helped a lot.
Maybe
He's
it's
just
because
very
my key is
edgy and grouchy.
literally my essence.
Yeah,
This
why
is more
are
like
you
a sibling
burning?
spat than anything.
Why are you burning out your key? That's actually something very interesting. Well, I'm sure we'll find out eventually. Not just in after more training.
Fire.
I'm
we'll learn.
trying to fucking.
That's not the fire.
I'm trying to focus and cultivate so that I can have more key. So that way I don't get fucking burnout when I'm fighting.
Well, that sounds to me like you're still not efficient.
I'm working on it.
No, she's a fire and
Process of working with it.
See, this is why I also need a cane to whack people upside the head. Him and his dad jokes. Him and his
Oh.
dad jokes.
I am a dad. It's my job to make dad jokes.
I
Just like I'm a
know.
doctor now, it's my job to hand out lollipops.
I know, but
And
your
run away
jokes is
from
still
people.
your jokes are still terrible.
And you're still with me. It means you like them, or at least you can put up with them.
Yeah, I do.
You very rarely told me to stop. And that's only in, like, the edge cases.
Okay.
Otherwise, did the therapy actually, go well?
Oh yeah, it went plenty well. She's also.
I'm asking her.
Has it
I'm
actually
asking
been
her.
half an hour? Is it actually half an hour? Give or take?
Nearabouts. I was talking with Miko about divinity, magical leaks, and, whatnot.
Magical leaks.
Yes.
Divinity.
Leeks as in
Yes.
the vegetable.
I know.
I was talking about if she ever wished to become a divine, like what domain she would have. Because I did theorize leeks at some point, but she's not exactly like a god of harvest that grows leeks. And I would imagine she'd focus on like music or AI, or a mix of the both. But usually you have a primary domain and then some subdomains. And there's a lot of gods that deal with music, but there's not that many that deal with AI. But then there's the AI gods are usually kind of controversial, mainly because they're usually like late bloomers.
Yeah.
They can't come in
I
late
feel
and
like
then
everyone in Metaverse is a late bloomer.
AI gods are like the transfer students. They come in after everyone's already formed their cliques and they feel out of place.
Right. Did someone steal your voice box, by the way?
It's hard for them to. She just uses that sometimes. She was talking earlier,
They
but
need to rest their voice.
Hmm.
Sorry, being
Maybe she has a consonant later.
Alright, you did. Show off that dragon form in,
Your
the
father
onsen
has dragon
fights.
powers.
Hmm.
Interesting. Ooh.
That's right,
Your
you
father
can
has dragon
be a
powers.
gigantic draconic-like beast.
That means you might. Oh,
I never
that's more
considered that you
of a.
have a father.
That's more of a warlock thing. Powers through bloodline.
That's a sorcerer.
Sorcery. You think you're sorcery?
That's a sorcerer, Ellis. Come on, Magic Man. Get it right.
Common is difficult. I usually just say "Echlach."
What?
Stop speaking the deep
Common
speak.
is annoying.
Stop speaking the deep
It's
speak
not
or outer
deep.
I
speak and
agree.
use
Next
It's
time
common.
it's a
Ellis.
lot easier to speak. You
Let
don't
me
expect
see,
to hear me
close
going
in.
around being like.
I mean, unless you're in a really bad mood. I basically equate that to your version of PMS.
Oh,
When you
you're getting
start
the
just
couch.
whispering through the halls, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
He is getting the couch.
all right.
Whew.
You-
Not much of a punishment if you join him on the couch, you know. The whole point is to separate.
Glutton for punishment too. Why I keep bothering with you after all.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she enjoys the cuddles.
Yeah,
So
she
if
also
she
got.
puts me on the couch, then she's not getting cuddles.
But yeah, she got to see me actually serious for once too.
I mean, in the graveyard, I'm pretty sure you were serious there.
Surprisingly competent Greywarden for a change.
No, it's almost as if I also proved her wrong about what she said too. She expected me to fly off the handle and go do something stupid. I didn't, and I very surprised her. Cause hey, guess what? This how you see me act, all dumb and like. This is what I do in front of all of you, cause this is me playing with you all. You rarely ever see me actually serious about something.
Thank you for not beating the shit out of my girlfriend.
I was very tempted. Oh, it's official now. Congratulations. I was actually very tempted on doing it.
It's been a civil for 47 years.
Keep in mind, old man, you've been in a separate dimension.
I
Besides,
know,
I already
but I
knew.
like saying that because it makes things weird.
Damn it! You've had 47 years to adjust. I can't give you shit for this anymore. This is a shame.
What do you mean?
Yeah, when he had a crush on US, I was gonna give him so much shit whenever he was
It
alone.
wasn't-
I was gonna give him
it
so
wasn't
much
really a crush.
shit, and then you guys had to go to the damn other dimension. So now he's so used to the relationship, I can't even give him shit for it anymore.
Yeah, it's
mean-
almost like we've been in a stable relationship for the duration of an entire lifetime. Or
Also,
basically,
Half a lifetime. Most box standard
considering
humans
I
live
started it
for-
off. So there's a gift when I joined the.
Interesting.
I
feel it
see.
easier. Yeah, that definitely
That's-
sounds like sorcerer.
Wait, that is more of a warlock
That
thing then,
is
because it's like
more
a
of a
patron.
warlock.
Your power is borrowed from a higher being.
That
That is like a patron. I was accidentally right.
You
It's
were
warlock.
accidentally right, old man. Congratulations. Would you like a chocolate bar?
My magic senses were tingling. I knew what I was saying.
No, he can't eat chocolate. It gets stuck to his mandibles.
I mean,
It's
I
either that-
can. It just takes a while
it's
to
either-
clean them back off.
It's either that or taffy.
Like, I carry
either that,
around one of
taffy,
the
or
worst
gum.
things for me to eat, and that's the curly whirlies. Like, look at this thing. It's just toffee wrapped in chocolate.
He's
It's-
weak.
It's the worst thing for mandibles.
What I'm hearing is Ellis is
Literally
weak.
is.
He's weak for this
You go
candy.
actually have a
He's just
curly
not
whirly.
good with certain types of food. Hey, I still can't eat fucking food.
You're getting a curly whirly the moment that you can.
Oh, don't worry. We're not done with your
Have we made
therapy,
any
S.
progress in,
We're not.
hello?
Don't worry, S. We're also not done with
Your
your
hands did
therapy.
the swip swap.
You know
You're coming first in therapy, S, and then I'm gonna deal with Ellis. Don't think I'm ever forgetting too, man. Your days are numbered.
Don't make me want her not to, be good,
You wanna do me
because
a solid? You can give me some of those fucking ingredients I talked about in the chat room. That cupcake I had back in my army was fucking delicious, and I need more of them.
Careful, you
we
eat
need
too
to
much.
find a herbalist
Careful.
or something.
Eat too
Someone
much
with an
cupcakes, your
abusive
figure will
garden.
change.
Something besides souls.
You eat
Well,
too
They're
much cupcakes.
chewy.
You eat too much cupcakes, your figure will change.
After
You
this,
gotta
if
be
you want,
careful.
we can go shopping.
Can't. I'm kidnapping her.
I need more of them.
I
Sorry,
know
Ellis.
a couple magic markets, kind of like the Diagon Alley place.
Sorry, Ellis, but you can't have her after gathering. I'm taking her.
More of a cousin.
This asshole wants to take me to a graveyard for cultivation focus
You
training.
feel like a monster? Hello, I'm a giant bug boy.
I
You're
feel
sitting
like I need
next to a phantom.
No, wait,
and then
I
we've
can't.
got an undead man right there.
I can't get angry at you. You're not part of the guild.
Monsters are no for you.
You're lucky. You're lucky.
That's true.
I mean, you probably actually look pretty cool, but regardless.
I feel like I have to get the whole
I wish you
spiel
luck
on what a
with
monster is
all your
again, and
endeavors.
I'm really not in the mood for that, because if I do, I'm going to be
Okay,
pissed for the rest
there's
of the day.
there's two different ways to look at it. There's the classical term of anything that's not human. That's basically the classical term for monster. But there's the more modern term, which is the
Yeah, go for it. You want to show off
a
your dragon
monster
form? Show off your
by their
dragon form.
actions. If they do monstrous things, even a human can be a monster sort of thing. Like a monster isn't what you are, it's what you do. I mean, I would say it's more up to you, considering you seem to have some negative feelings around that form. I wouldn't say, hey, go
It's not
into
like
that
a
form just to show it off to us.
It's not like you'll rampage the
mean,
moment you
you're
transform,
fine
but even
either
if you
way.
do, even if you do rampage, I'll still put you down if I have to.
I mean, if you just want to sit here as a... if you just want to
The hell
be
says
a
you're hiding
dragon
it?
and just sit there and chill out, that's fine. It's up to you.
But yeah, Ellis, you're not getting S after this. Because yes, as I said, I'm taking them away for training.
No.
I'll relax, I'll get her back
I know,
eventually.
I'm
I
sorry,
can't- I-
but
You'll have to be on the couch alone. Sorry, old
Alright.
man. Sorry, old man. You'll be having the couch alone.
Wait. Oh.
Oh,
Hmm.
Wait, did I see...
this was at the odds and all this stuff.
Chair.
I think I might have seen you before. I don't know. Be right back. Cosmic issues.
I swear to God, he needs to find some better way to process waste than just using the restroom.
Mortal beings use the restroom
He
as
is,
a means of
he
civilized
is
waste.
literally a geneticist. No, he created that body. He created that body. He can
Yeah, he's
tinker
also a
around.
fucking wizard, and you don't expect to see him shit on the floor and then Alcapara fucking swoop it away with magic.
No, he can tinker
How
around
dare
with.
you? That would be stupid.
No, he can tinker with the body so he doesn't have to do this. I've told him so many times. I'm sure he can figure out a way around it, but he just doesn't. He probably likes how
You're
his body.
asking him to devour his own waste because mortal bodies, at least
asking
normal
him-
ones, make waste products.
I'm asking him to stop figuring out how to use the restroom. He's an all-powerful lich. He's an accomplished geneticist. I'm sure he can figure out some way to do it.
Yeah, even fucking Ouch, this shit.
Ah, damn it. By the
Yeah,
way,
I
I was
wasn't-
half expecting when she came out
Yeah,
in
I
that
wasn't able to
form
see
for it to be
anything
like dragon
because
with
the
the Miku hair.
flux. I wasn't able to see anything because the flux blocked it all.
I mean, that would have been cute.
I mean, they might see that, right?
Anyway, but yeah, accomplished geneticist, very ancient, powerful lich, and he still has to use the restroom like a normal person.
I'm not.
Instead,
You are a
they
lich,
have
old
magic
man.
user, but you don't see them shitting on the floor and then
Not really.
magicking it away.
You are a lich. If you say you're not a traditional lich,
Standard.
if you say you're not a traditional lich again, old
Yes.
man, I will slap you.
David,
Look,
I love him.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. He doesn't have to go on the floor. I'm expecting him to find a way to do away with that entire process.
Bad. Wait, what process? Sorry, I wasn't distracted.
Using the damn restroom, old man. I know you're capable of getting around it. I feel like he does it just for the novelty
I
of doing
can,
it.
but then.
Like, he's capable of. Yeah, he just admitted.
Look,
he just admitted
Look,
he's able to
okay,
get around it.
okay. Listen, right? I am a magic user. Yes, I use magic. Magic is my main thing. Magic is what I do, and this is how I live, right? I can use magic to just eat food and then whisk it away into just pure energy. Basically. I can whisk it away into pure energy and then never have to excrete it, but that takes up mana, alright? I'd rather save that for important things.
When the hell did I say
Also-
anything about magic? It's almost as if I kept pointing out you're a geneticist.
Yeah, okay. Biologically,
Your body runs perfect.
there is a couple methods. The one that would work best with this form would be like the heat vent one, but that's kind of funky. Basically, eat food. Anything that's not digestible gets like incinerated and then just heat vents. It feels weird and it's a little uncomfortable.
Well, it could
I'd
be your
rather
own
just sit on the
personal
toilet.
heat warmer.
Also, as I was going to say, sitting on the toilet is one of the best places to think.
What, have you never had
Sometimes you just need that alone time.
Have you never had a single shower thought in your life, old man?
No,
How do you think I
have.
make half
It's
the
just
connections I make?
in the shower you're
Certainly isn't on the
busy
can.
doing some things. You do have thoughts there, but having basically a regular moment day to sit down alone and just think, that's what the toilet usually functions as. It gives you
The
a
toilet is used for you to use the restroom. It's not used for you to think, old man.
non-optional thing every day to just sit there and think without any distractions.
If you
Because no
wanna
one's gonna
think,
walk
get
in on
yourself
you
a
in the
lounge-
toilet unless they're an idiot.
If you want to think, get yourself a study and a lounge chair and lock the door.
I do, but that's
you don't.
not.
The toilet's
That's
meant for you to
optional.
use
I
the
can
restroom,
choose to
not
go there. I
think.
can't choose not to go to the toilet. Sorry, this is a very strange conversation. He's just very obsessed with my bowel movements.
I'm angry because he's.
So it seems so.
I don't know why he's so obsessed with my.
It's
like,
because he can get
you
rid
go
of
to
it
the
if he
toilet. Do you
doesn't.
want me to genetically
to
alter
the
you so
toilet.
that you don't need to excrete?
I don't go
You
to the
told me
toilet.
you do. Oh no, you said you basically
Yeah.
just cut yourself open and pull out the ash. That's
I'm gonna wander off.
No, you're not. You're staying right here. I swear to God, don't make me drag your ass to training, because I will.
before I forget. S. When we were at MMR, you did a thing and it confused the hell out of me.
What did I do?
You did the standard thing where you go up against the wall, you put one leg, and then you just lean back like that. But you were doing it in mid-air, and you were leaning
Oh,
against your
yeah.
cloak. Is that what the enchantment is? Just to turn the cloak into like a wall?
Yeah.
Why?
It's not that hard to do, old man.
So I can afford
Is
to
it
make
just is it just to look cool and brooding?
No, it just
And you say I'm the edgy one. And you say I'm the edgy one. Look at what she's doing.
You are
I
a
like
standard
my
edgy.
things.
This is temporary edge, alright?
Are you
Like
so
she's
certain
not
about
edge
that?
by standard.
Are you so
She's
certain about
usually
that, old
very
man?
soft and cuddly.
So positive about that,
I
old
do not
man?
see a problem.
There's no problem. We're just giving a
It-
shit.
It's not a problem. It just at one point she was having a serious conversation. She did this, and then I was just like, "Wait, what? What are you?" And I tried to mime it, and it's just
Well, that's why you have to cast
It's a
a
little
wall behind you,
confusing is all.
Ellis. I could do that too. I just don't need a
could
cape.
if I wanted to, but I don't do that. Why would I do that? Like,
To prove a
It's exactly
point.
as close. It does a few things.
Like,
To prove a point, old man.
I could.
I could do that too. I just have
if
to
I wanted to,
solidify
just
wither behind my
These are
behind my
strange
foot, and I'm
be careful
fine.
of the
to
door.
argue about.
Exactly.
Well, of course. What
Ah,
else are we
yes.
supposed to argue about?
I am doing
Things
the
that make
standard NPC
sense?
casual thing. I just need to be careful I don't.
Realize how boring that
I'm
would be.
going to slither off and escape training.
You
If you do that, I will.
can't slither right now.
If you do that, I will beat your ass, and you won't escape for months.
Wait, actually, what if you turn into like a little soul slug?
No.
No.
You know I'm too scared to dispossess this armor. I don't know what's gonna happen if I try to leap out of this armor into something else.
Yeah, you'll.
Yeah, I know you.
How
you're
much do you
very
trust Ellis?
identified with
I've
that
never
armor right now,
tried.
so-
How much do you trust Ellis?
I mean, I
I-
trust Ellis pretty closely.
Enough to let him move your soul
I
to
mean,
another
should I
body?
make like a non-sentient flubber or something for you to inhabit?
I was gonna say, do you trust Ellis enough to move your soul to another body? Like how he does with his?
Maybe.
Maybe?
I mean, I could do that,
Well,
but
that
I'm
may-
not going to risk it because I don't really deal with key stuff, and a lot of this is key stuff.
I love that maybe.
This isn't just so.
I love that maybe. It's just maybe? Like, yeah, but on the other hand, I don't know how that'll go.
I mean, anything is possible if you put enough time and effort into it, especially considering the metaverse is the metaverse.
Right. Listen,
Just-
if I show up to a gathering and I'm just like a floating disembodied skull, you'll know that it was either success
I
or
mean,
failure, depending on the
At
context.
that point, you'd look more like a lich than I do, because you like a pro.
He just admitted it. He
Demi-lich.
just
A
admitted
demi-lich
it.
is literally a floating skull.
He just admitted it. He just admitted
Like
he
a
was a
lich is a
lich.
skeleton boy.
A lich
I
isn't
said
a
look
skeleton.
more like a lich than I do. I
A
didn't
lich
say I am
isn't
a lich.
just
I
a
said
skeleton. A lich is not a skeleton, old
I
man.
know, but when you say lich, you think of a skeleton.
No, I
Right.
don't.
But you, as in like the royal you, plural, people in general think of skeleton. Right.
The royal
when you say
I
lich,
see.
you think of skeleton, right?
The royal
You think skeleton wizard boy.
No.
The voice kind of like mine.
Not a lich.
Usually a bit more
No.
serious, very
A lich doesn't need to
I
be
will
a.
destroy the world sort of thing.
Okay. First and foremost,
I know it doesn't need to be, but
do we need to
still,
literally
I'm
go
undying.
down what exactly a
Like that.
lich is, old man?
Describe the image that I see when I think of you.
eh,
Do we need to go down
in a
what a
search
lich?
engine, the word lich. See if you see anything that looks like me.
Okay, hold on.
You won't. Especially considering the fact I purposely don't put my images online.
Don't worry, I'll do
I don't
plenty of
exactly
that
want
for
my
you.
image searchable.
I'll do that plenty for you, old man.
Please don't take photos of me and post it online, especially
I-
not that
I-
Facebook thing. I hate that.
I'm not gonna
Sure is a lot
lie.
of skeletons.
I'm not gonna lie, old man. I was very tempted. I
Skeletons.
was very tempted to take pictures of
You know,
you
skeletons don't
and
have
set
legs.
you up on a dating site. You heard me right.
Why? I already
before
have.
this, before
I don't
this,
need a date.
before S, I was so tempted to do it because I thought it would have been funny. I just never got
I'm
around to
fine
doing
being
it.
a single dad.
With who?
I don't know. I never got around to doing it. The joke was gonna be before this was a thing. The
I
joke was
mean,
gonna
Dorada was
I-
another perspective one, but
Ha! No.
it'd be a very complex
agree.
thing to try and date your therapist.
We should get you set up with someone, huh?
No, I'm already taken.
Oh, are you interested in Dorada then?
No.
Ready to do your
I'm-
work, are we?
Huh? No,
Ready to do
wait.
your work, are we?
No, way before I came here, I
How are you
was
doing,
engaged to
XD?
somebody. Still technically am.
I see. Well, in case you want someone else, you can always try dating Hatsune
How
Miku.
are you doing?
Ha! No.
I am doing.
She
okay.
couldn't handle me.
It
Literally,
is.
she's
okay.
always glaring at me. She can't handle me. Besides, yeah, no, I would just put Ellis on a bunch of different dating sites and see what happens.
Are you able to actively change your hair, not the
Yeah, that
color
would be
but the
fun.
shape,
It
or
would
is
have been
that more of a you
hilarious.
need to like
And then I'm
go
like,
in
"Hey,
for
Ellis,
maintenance and like change
So,
that?"
I need you to go to this one place and just send him on all these dates without him even realizing it. Cause you know how people are. People
Would
are
need
freaks.
to
I can
That's right,
guarantee.
you do.
I can guarantee you. I can walk down
Because
the
I'm
street,
just
show a
imagining
picture
how
of
you would
Ellis
look
to
with
any
like me,
random
whose
person,
style hair, the
and I
two
can
big long
guarantee you
twin
a lot of them would
tails.
want to get with him.
I think it would work quite well, but it might clash with the
Oh, he
wings
is
a
very
little
pretty.
bit. Because your wings are also
Like,
like the
you see,
down.
there you go,
Also,
you're an
none of
example.
your damn business.
Well, it's not anymore. It'd still be funny to do. It would still be funny to do, but there's not much point to it.
I'm not saying copy, I mean like.
Can
I
you
mean,
change your hair
that
color?
style
I'm
of hair, I
actually
wouldn't say
curious
that
now.
long.
I'm actually curious now. Can you change the
Yes.
color of her hair?
Though it kind of changes her entire thing.
Because Ellis
Yes.
asked. Okay, cool.
She has an RGB
She asked
setting.
about changing the style.
She has an
Oh, yes, I can
RGB
change color.
setting.
Yes. Yes, I meant the hair. What did you think I meant? Your leaks?
He
Oh,
thought
you're
you,
dancing?
her entire thing,
No.
Ellis. She thought you were gonna steal her
Oh,
entire.
okay, your entire.
Yeah, she thought you were
No.
gonna steal her entire
I mean,
style. man.
again, alright, we don't have anyone who's easily spooked here. Like, I can do an illusion and show you what I used to look like, which, I did kind of base my face off of yours because it was, like, when I looked for, like, what people find attractive in modern days, like, your face is a very common one. Like, common search result.
Anyway, I feel
Okay,
like. Anyway, I feel like continuing what I was saying. Ellis, you are a lich because a lich is someone who has their soul stored in a separate object that's not in their soul, man. If we're really getting technical here, if we really want to get technical, you could technically classify S here as a revenant, but a Dullahan fits her much better. I don't know what fits me the best. I don't know what fits me the best.
White, maybe?
Mhm.
Or white or a soul reaver?
Maybe, I don't know.
There we go.
What are the definitions of the two?
Hello.
Yes, because the face is what they're gonna look at. Definitely not those stick legs of his.
This is the face that I
Seriously,
adopted
put
Blake
some
and Shiro
muscle
with.
on you, man. Holy hell. Like, look
See,
at him.
This
I
is
feel like a
kinda
stiff
fucking-
breeze will snap his knees.
It's hard to see in the shade.
Might have been made for speed,
Stand by
efficiency, rather than
No, it's
substance.
not. That entire body was made for the fact because he was a damn hermit up until like
I would
when he
thumbs up
joined the
if I had
guild.
thumbs.
So he never left his
I see.
demiplane. All that was to help
Yes.
him work better in the demiplane.
Do I? Oh yes. There we go. Thumbs up. But I don't really use
But
this.
yeah, what the hell is a white?
I've realized
You think-
quite quickly that it's not
Ever since coming to the
very,
metaverse, there's so much
sociable
stuff I
form.
still need to add to that damn journal.
Spell.
whites. They're creatures that are usually in possession of necromantic
Yes.
or generally necrotic energies. It warps and twists their body a bit, but does
I
not
know,
corrupt
I think
them as
she's scared
heavily.
of the child. She's not a
And you said
child, but she's kind of
Soul
got a child
Reaver?
mindset.
Not so weird.
Femdad
They're
or
creatures that are heavily sustained.
Yes, I count
It's hard to
as
describe.
binary. I don't really care about my gender, but I think
They're
traditionally male is
creatures
the thing.
heavily
I just wear a
infused with
skirt because
spiritual
both
essence.
the previous body and this
To
body
the point where they're
don't
able to manifest
work
as
with
things such as
trousers.
constructs, powerful blades, etc.
Especially the previous body, there was no way I was getting trousers on those legs.
You
But it
could,
doesn't
you're just
affect
not
them as
trying
much
hard
other
enough,
than a
old
slightly
man.
emaciated appearance. Skin
Thanks.
kind of shrivels up a bit. The eyes get all glowy.
People keep
Meh.
teasing me saying it looks like a maid outfit. I very rarely get people just coming up to me and saying, I
Well,
like
they
your
probably give you
outfit.
some
That's
options
happened, I
when
think,
you're,
like twice.
It is a made outfit, old
One
man.
time was in Orlando Saga. I was very appreciative of that, and I literally took
Maybe,
them and
I
said,
don't know.
Please tell these other
just
people
looked-
that
I literally
that
just
do
looked
look
it up
nice,
too. I don't know, they
because
both look
my
like,
own kid doesn't really.
they both look pathetic
They
compared to
think I
me.
look like a maid
Granted,
sometimes.
where they're born are fucking insane.
Me doesn't wear a top hat.
The older I get, the more broken I find out
know,
we
It
are.
works.
And the more
Like these little things around the
the
waistcoat.
weaknesses of other undead become
Like,
apparent
ideally, I
for
would
us
have more
too.
like the waistcoat on the back, but again, it doesn't really
Outside
fit
the
much.
normal undead stuff. But even then, that was so fucking.
Also, with an exoskeleton,
Funnily
shoes
enough,
aren't really a
when
thing.
I first
Like,
got turned
shoes
to
on
a
an
Witherborn,
exoskeleton is like an exercise in
normal things that would
futility.
work against an undead did
know.
nothing to me.
It's not like I'm affected
I
by
guess
the
conversion is literally a whole ass thing for us.
Careful you don't fall off the back there.
Fall,
Let's move back over here.
fall. Damn it. Why do you have to be so
Don't
damn...
encourage Miku to fall.
It'll be funny. You gotta be so damn
I mean, there's
considerate,
plenty of
Ellis.
music videos online if you want to see that. A lot of your music videos do have you like falling, even like that the Deep Blue Sea one. You're just falling through the water.
I saw you pull that leak out. Do it, Miku.
It's
Do
a
it.
very classic style, just falling,
I
like
dig.
symbolizing
That's what I thought.
depression or sadness or something like that.
Depression? What's that? Can you
Into
beep
emotion.
that?
It is quite provocative imagery.
You're eternally depressed. I'm pretty sure you told me that yourself.
I don't know, old man. Don't ask me.
Also, this is a new pose. You're no longer doing the crouch. You're doing like the sort of.
Okay, look, old man.
thing.
Piss off, alright? I'm sorry that I don't have quote-unquote working legs like you do.
You keep complaining about the fact that your spine sticks out your back. No wonder you're always slouching.
That is not...
That's
You really want to
probably
see
why
my
it
spine?
pierced out your back to begin
That
with.
is not at all what it is. It's because somebody decided... It's because somebody ripped my back open during surgery and left it open. That was not a fun
Could
thing to have to
surgically
heal.
put it back if you want.
Do you really want to see my spine, old man? Do you really want to see the mess that is my spine?
Look.
It's not
if you
just
need
sticking-
cosmetic or surgery of anything, I can help you with that.
Ellis,
Remember,
it's
I'm a
not-
geneticist.
It's not just sticking out, Ellis. It
Yes,
is
I thought you were an
exposed
android,
and the
yes.
skin has grown into the bone.
Then you just, like, cut it, reseal it, suture it, and then you're good to
I
go.
feel a far more human-like android than I am.
Oh, I'm not letting you anywhere near my spine.
Hmm.
I'm not letting you anywhere near my spine, old man. Like I said, I trust you in the
I'm
official...
offering it. I'm not demanding to do it. It's
Like
up
I
to you.
said, Ellis, I trust you in the
Official
official...
capacity.
I trust him in an official capacity at the guild, as a fellow staff member, on missions and the like. When it comes to my personal business, I don't trust him as far as I can throw him, and I can throw him very far.
You can actually probably throw me pretty damn far.
Yeah, I can. I'm
Like, you can
still
probably
saying that.
throw me to the Shadowfell. I'll
I'm
just
still
splat
s-
against the barrier.
We can walk... You do realize the barrier is not solid for anything but the Shadowfell, right? I feel like that's a misconception everyone keeps
mean-
having. We can easily walk through the barrier into the Shadowfell and back. It's just the Shadowfell can't get past it. But, yeah. No,
Either way.
I'm always sandbagging you, old man. I could probably throw you further than that. I'm just too
Huh?
lazy to do it.
I have
Extremely
sensations.
powerful undead
I
here.
can also smell.
I'm way too
and I
lazy
can
to do
also eat.
anything. But yeah,
Though I do not require
you are a
food.
lich, old man. Your soul is stored in separate locations.
I am not a lich.
You are a lich.
Okay. I don't have a phylactery.
But I do.
Phylactery. The
Have-
soul's in here, alright? I don't have a phylactery.
You are still a
that
lich
is
of
like
a fo-
the main
you are
thing
s-
for liches.
You are still a lich of a form.
Like, you can call me like an unbound or a
we have
wandering
a lot of
soul
bones.
or an undying, but lich is a very specific thing.
You are a lich, old
I
man.
do not
just
have
accept
a
it.
phylactery.
I could become a lich. That actually might be fun. That might be fun. I don't know.
I mean, I've done plenty of research on undeath considering my past. If you want any help with that, I can, but I wouldn't recommend it because
Nah.
there's always like a balance thing you need to keep
probably
up.
do it on my
I also
own.
make art,
It wouldn't be too hard.
though I do not sing. I do not sing.
You'd be surprised.
I don't know, old man. You're gonna give
It's
us a
mainly
lecture on how
not
to become a
the
lich?
initial thing that's
You're gonna give us a lecture on
becoming
how
a
to
lich
become
isn't the
lich?
difficult thing. Maintaining that form and making sure people don't see you as a big bad evil guy and come and kill you, that's the difficult thing. Also, it wrecks your mind sometimes. It makes you go a bit insane.
Nothing you're saying is
And
different to how
considering
I
your
already
loose
am.
grip on sanity, that's already difficult.
Ellis, nothing you're saying is different to how I'm already alive.
It's worth.
Nothing you're saying changes my current situation, old man. I pretty much could just be a lich right now. Nothing you say changes my current situation.
Go back. I want to be lich.
Okay, monk.
Literally, like, people already hate me enough. A lot of people already want me dead. They're just too much of a coward to come out and say it to my face or even try an attempt on
Was
my
I
life.
ever in the form of a monkey? I was a penguin once.
You had a human form once. Congratulations, you were once a monkey.
No, I know. Not a monkey. That's a human. Humans aren't monkeys. They're like a subset.
Humans are monkeys?
They are kind
Like,
Humans are monkeys.
Yeah, there are primates specifically coming from apes. Apes and monkeys are separate things, and humans come from apes, not monkeys.
Look, if I call a human a monkey, it's an insult to them.
There you go, see?
I'm still gonna call a human a monkey because
for humans.
yeah, it's funny to me.
Redundant monkey.
I do also like video games.
Also, considering that people make the joke of return to monkey, even though technically they're apes, I don't even think it's an insult for them at this point.
Some people, for some reason, use the term monkey for primates.
Are you speaking Titanfall or Team Fortress? I'm surprised Team Fortress is still going. Yeah? Yeah.
Team Fortress?
Team Fortress 2, it's very fun.
It's one of those, like, classic things, isn't it?
I'm surprised it's still going, but then again, considering how
What
the
do you
community
mean?
is, I'm not surprised as well. Well, you know, just how the developers have left it in limbo for the longest time, and the community basically has been
Also,
taking care of it.
mods. I found that mods are like the lifeblood of most games. If you
True.
have a good modding community, that game just exists forever.
Or you
Pretty
have a
sure
game
Skyrim
as...
still has an
or you have
active
a-
modding community.
Oh, you have a game as ubiquitous as
Thousands
TF2,
of
'cause
years
I'm pretty
later.
sure... I'm pretty sure if you look anywhere...
Yes, that one. Though I don't talk about that one much. It's literally his world, but he refuses to admit it. You literally live in Minecraft. Lived previously.
It's not the same, though. Literally. Some things are the same, but a lot of it's different.
Everything
I
you
still have that
told me
flamethrower.
sounds like it's just Minecraft. Like maybe modded Minecraft, but it's still Minecraft.
I still have that flamethrower, huh? Oh, what's the matter, S? Are you getting tired?
Oh,
Oh yes.
I am.
oh yes,
I'm
making me
really gonna
Minecraft. I'm
head
sorry, I
start
forgot
on
about
training.
that.
What was that? I'm sorry, they spoke over you.
I said we might want to get an early head start on that training.
Oh wow, you're impatient for training? That is a genuine surprise.
Did Sarah make a day at some point?
Shut up.
Wow, you've hit me in my face. Oh no, I better return the favor.
Shut up.
Oh no, if you flipped me in the face, I better return the favor.
Or else I'm gonna say no, and I'm just gonna warn.
You realize you don't have much of a choice in this
Who
matter?
wants to be trained by you? It's you that wants to train me. You were so insistent. Oh, we gotta learn your focus.
I think it's a meme based on the fact that the
Learn your
original Princess is a piece of shit.
Because you're-
So they just attribute it to
Because you
instead.
are still a child
Which is
undead, even
fine.
though you're more older now. Congratulations.
I would not be surprised if you made my
You're no longer having
mean-
temper tantrum.
As AI, you have such a
Siri,
knowledge
shut
of
up!
coding, you can probably make games quite easily. The only issue is like creativity.
What is
That
this?
some AI don't really. Hello.
Siri, shut up.
friends are made a video game.
You going, or are you just going elsewhere in this area?
I don't know if she
You're
wants.
leaving.
I don't know if she wants to train in the pit. We can. I'll
We-
beat the crap out of her and then
Been there
take her
for
away.
47 years and you're leaving me. I haven't even proposed yet. Do I need to start growling when you do that?
You ain't got the voice for it, Ellis.
Noted.
Ooh.
That sounds like a good
No,
growl.
no, no, no. It's deeper. No, it's at the base of your throat. You're lower. Okay. Is my phone?
You keep practicing.
No, that's
that.
just a buzz.
Shut up, phone.
Okay.
Maybe next time. I don't know.
Yes. Text me if you're heading anywhere. I'll probably be in my demi-plane for a little bit. Doing
I'll
some...
let you know, but knowing this asshole, they're probably gonna knock me out and then leave me unconscious for the part of it.
Don't worry, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at it. Remember, Ellis, it's at the base of your throat. You're putting it at the top of your throat.
I don't have a humanoid, a human thing here. It's
Then
difficult,
put it in your
right?
esophagus, old man.
Like the diaphragm is something completely different with me.
Always gonna have your stuff by.
It sounds like I'm gonna throw up.
You're... Oh wow, I'm grouchy, am I? Am I a dwarf now?
Goodbye.
Me,
See you
who's taller
later.
than you, is a
Take
dwarf.
care.
Yes,
Don't
you're
let him
right.
bury you without consent.
Do you want me to punch you? Because this is how you get punched.
Do it. See how little it does. I'm kind of ceasing my sandbagging, considering the entire situation I'm dealing with now.
Yeah.
Where are you going? I thought we were leaving.
I'm sticking to the path.
Oh my gosh. You can leave the path, you know. Also, for you Faye, tell Sarah to get some more food every once in a while. I'm kind of concerned for her health. She tends to be a bit too cooped up in that room of hers. Seriously, I'm concerned for her health. Okay, straight to decontamination for you.
I hope it's not unpleasant.
If it was pleasant, it wouldn't work. You know the saying, the only good medicine is bad tasting medicine. It's either this, or you continue walking around as a possible ears to our current...
Do I get a
Let's say
cupcake
big
after?
We'll see.
After.
We'll see. I'm pretty sure I've got something you can
cupcake.
actually eat.
I want a stick cupcake.
It's not gonna be a cupcake. I'm pretty sure I got something you can eat.
I have a list of ingredients. If you can give me those, we can make cupcakes.
Sure, we'll see. But again, I'm pretty sure I can make you something that you can actually eat. Considering the person...
Kind of thing just so.
Considering cats... well, no, actual food. Considering the person I was with used to be a phantom before she was a fox.
Hey.
Then yeah, I'm pretty sure I can make you something to eat.
I sure hope so.
Yippee, straight to Dorada. See? Serious Greywarden. Surprise, surprise.
Oh my god!
Mm-hmm.
Greywarden actually being serious for a change.
He's always serious. Again, this was him playing... What you all keep seeing is him playing around. He knows when to get serious, it's just everything he's dealt with isn't serious.
I gotta get out of here. That body's starting to do bad things to me.
Mm-hmm. I already messaged
I'm gonna miss
Sammy about the, decontam for S. I also told her, I got some shit. You know what? The moment she mentioned the freaking caravan, he was like, oh no. And the moment she pulled out the book, is like, oh no, I can't. She's going into decontamination, and we're hoping to hell we can get rid of whatever's letting them, like, eyes and ears. It wasn't even...
Sammy. See, the real funny thing, right? The real funny thing is, there's a reason S is susceptible to mindfuckery, even more so than usual right now.
Mm-hmm.
Out of character, it's an amulet that Ellis gave them as a gift when they first arrived to Synthetica. That allows them to assume the human form. You know, muscle mommy form. Comma.
Before you
It
continue,
has a psychic switch.
Before you continue, Greywarden was also going to tell you, anything you have that can do open communication with Ellis, keep an eye on that and be very wary of it. Again, I like Ellis. I technically trust him a bit. However, I'm not sure how much the stuff he does is controlled by Squidface.
Squidface.
Yeah, Greywarden refuses to say the name, because if I say the name, I'm going to get it wrong, and if I say the name, it's always going to be as an insult. That's why he says Squidface. That's technically him trying to be respectful. So he's like, any gifts you have, anything that lets you communicate with Ellis, keep an eye on it, be wary of it. Because again, I don't know how serious, how
my
deep
major
this
character
goes.
weakness being fucking mental whatnot. She's such a prime target.
Did you like Greywarden just calling out immediately her bullshit with the "I don't know my deepest part"?